Roger Moore, I'm Director of Bands. It's truly a pleasure to be able to teach your children, and what a wonderful turnout here on our first band concert for many of you. This right here, we have two groups of beginning band. And one, this is the brass, so we have all the brass instruments and percussion. And then the next group that will come perform will be the woodwind group. And we just have an amazing number of wonderful students here. We're going to start here, I know as a parent, and you want to hear your child play. And actually in band, we don't want to hear them individually play. We always want to hear a good group sound. But what we're going to do here is, if your child is a low brass player, we're going to play the song the first time through where everybody's playing it, and then the second time through we're only going to have the low instruments. So moms and dads and family, we can start kind of listening for what our students sound like in their group. So this one is going to feature the low brass. So if you're a parent of one of these lovely low brass players, so that's going to be the sound that we want you to be listening to as we go on. This next song, we're going to all play together, and then we're going to feature the trumpets. This next song, we're going to feature the percussion, and we don't call them drums when we get to the middle school because we play a lot more than just the drums. The drums are the big one-note type instruments that we hit, and in the middle school and high school we play percussion, and we're going to feature them on all the bells and xylophones and vibraphones and all the fun things. So it's kind of like a piano. They're basically having to learn a piano-style instrument along with hitting the regular type of drums as well. So here we go, featuring the percussion. You know, one of the things I always try to make sure I share at every concert is how important it is for your attendance here tonight, and it's just wonderful, and I'm just amazed of the turnout tonight, is because when we show up for our students' concert, it's a way of showing that we support them and support them in the activities that we're doing. And students at this age, I know that sometimes they don't feel like they're appreciating you, but they really do appreciate when you're here. Even if you had an argument about their shoes they were wearing tonight on the way over here, they still appreciate that you're here. So thank you so much. It really is important to them, so I appreciate it. So as we keep improving on our instruments and keep getting more notes and more notes and fingerings that we have to learn on our instruments, well, one of the things too is we have to be able to learn how to play certain notes really fast. And so in order for that to happen, we have to work really hard on playing a really interesting syllable on our brass instrument. So we say ta into our instrument. And so ta, 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 rather than just blowing air. And so here's a song where the notes start getting so fast that if we're not saying ta, it doesn't come out very well. So a lot of times when we first start playing, we kind of say hoo, 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 and then as we work, we get ta. And so this one is you're gonna really start to hear that they have to really work hard on like ta, 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 ta. So here is our next song, trying to really focus on our tas. Our next song that is Ode to Joy, and you probably have heard this. It's one of the most popular songs in the world, and so we're going to have a nice, fun beginning band variation of it. I took something from our beginning band book and I arranged it so that the trumpets kind of get their own little moment. You'll hear French horn and mallet players get their own little moment, and trombones and low instruments getting their own little moment. So it's kind of fun. Here is Ode to Joy. We have multiple parts going on at the same time, so in our book that we were just playing, we're all playing the same thing. So this is now the first song where there's two different trumpet parts going on, there's a French horn part going on, there's a low brass part going on. We got all the different percussion instruments being used, so it's kind of fun, makes it a little bit more complicated here.